Hey guys, Thunderstead here, and I'm doing a revisit of a super old archetype. It used to be meta. It's Furhires. It's been on the ban list, it's been off the ban list, it's seen a lot of play. It's pretty old, like I said. But now, we're just merging all the popular ways to play it and getting it really optimized and really focused and really nice for 2020. So, I made a Furhire video when they were fresh off the ban list. I was still using Plasma, but I was using Bring It, which is lose 1,000 life points, search your plasmas. But now we're using See You Later, that allows you to return a monster from the field to your hand, which enables us to do more Furhire special summons, triggering their effects more often, and just making room for our tuner and doing some synchro plays. So as such, we still want to run plasmas, because plasmas is even doing a little better in the meta right now. I never really liked plasmas before, but Plasma really, he's really strong now in this current meta. He stops a lot of effects and will equip a lot of boys. So even in this current meta, you're just doing a first turn Plasma and then you're good. So your opponent can't use any effects on the field. They can still activate some graveyard stuff, but most of the time, he's usually pretty safe. So works out pretty well. We're using 3 of him instead of drawing him. We're also using 3 Sphere Boys, that way we have no spell or trap cards. It's all just monsters, and we can use See You Later. It's also, you can normal summon your Red Resonator, special summon a Karibo, maybe alongside another monster, and then you have another Plasma. Very strong stuff. So we're using just 2 of each, 3 Beat, and 1 of our bosses. So 2 Seal, who will add from the graveyard when he gets special summoned around. Then we have Dampa, you special summon around him, he'll destroy face up. We have Recon, special summon around them, you get a destroy face down. And like I said, these are the bosses. This is your negation at the cost of 1. This is your banishing from the graveyard and your biggest boy. So it works out pretty well. But we're also using Red Resonator, who will special summon one of your monsters, who can then special summon themselves. Then you can do synchro plays, you can go into a Plasma, you can do whatever you want really. So it's just a fun little spamming deck. This deck was swarming the field before every deck in Duel Links was capable of doing it. So it's just a really fun way to use Plasma. Like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of Plasma, but now he feels a little stronger in this meta. So I decided to give him a run in this old deck that I never really liked for Hires, but I like revisiting them for some reason because they were popular, and you still see them around every now and then, so they're probably still a little popular. But I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here's Yami Merrick. We're going second. We're using the same sleeve. I'm using a different mat. Or no, same mat, different sleeve. Here we have a Red Resonator, Plasma. We just need a Furhire monster. We are fighting Witchcrafters. Doing the whole shebang. Getting stuff back to their hand. They got their Vare on the field. Vare, however you say that name. He loses 100 from his own Shadow Games. We normal summon our Red Resonator. He's going to stop our effect. That's okay, because we have a Sphere Boy. And most Witchcraft players don't spam the field properly with monsters. They try to just do this one and done swinging thing. So he's going to be very vulnerable to Sphere Karibo. So we've saved our Red Resonator. Now we can get our Plasma out. Normal summon our Recon. Try to use his effect, but he's going to hit us with the Vare again. So we're down to 2, but we top deck a Sphere Boy. He won't summon more monsters. He wants to swing with 1. So we hit him with the Sphere Boy. So we're going to get a Plasma out the old-fashioned way, guys. 3 normal summons over 3 turns, and then summon your Plasma. How lazy is that? We set it so our opponent doesn't really get an option. Now Plasma is here. Steal his little monster. Gain a tiny amount of attack. Hit him for 2400. Now he's in quite a bind. It'll be tough for a Witchcrafter to get over with no monster effects, and he doesn't want to try, so Scoops. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here's Seto Kaiba. We're going second. See what our boys got for us. So that's a first turn Plasma, guys. No problem. So we're gonna normal summon our Red Resonator. I don't think we'll go with the first turn Plasma. We'll probably go with a much more aggressive play since we have our Dyna. And we search our seal. Swing with the Dino. We are facing a Kiteroid, so we didn't even do our Synchro plays thanks to the Sphere Boy. We're gonna protect whatever we need to. We do peck at the boy for 1800. He chooses not to use his Kiteroid. It's triple D's, so he's bringing out a Dark. Now he uses Dark Contract, King of the Swamp. Banishes the Swirl Slime, brings out a Typhoon, then goes straight into a Beowulf. Probably wasn't anticipating that. Now he gets the Typhoon again into another Beowulf. Goes for the beatdown. We say, don't touch that poor boy. Hit him with a Sphere Boy. But he says, I'm going to touch him anyway, and then hits him for 3k. But we're okay. All we have to do is normal summon. And then we get to special summon the Plasma. Plasma's going to steal a Beowulf to get him up to 3400. I feel like he should be higher. Gains attack. Oh no, equal to half the original attack. Okay. So here we get to normal summon our Seal. He took 1000 damage from his own spell and obviously couldn't make anything else. Seal adds to your hand. Our Dyna. We even have a Recon for good measure. But we just finish him with the Plasma. That's what it's all about, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Taya, new Taya. I'm really trying to farm skills on her. We're going first. She's using a little Fortune Fairy deck there. So here we have a Beat, a Dumpa, and our Plasma in hand. That means it's a first turn Plasma. I don't know why I keep calling it Plasmus. There is a monster called Plasmus, I think. But this is Plasma. So here we summon our Seal with the Dumpa. That's 3 monsters on the field. That's a first turn Plasma with our Sphere Karibo. Pretty decent play. It negates effects, as you'll see. No Blue Boy effects here. Our Blue Boy was really trying to get creative in how he was going to destroy our monster though. So he uses Secrets to search a power. Then he uses Power to make his Blue Boy strong. Then he uses Master to use Eternity, or show Eternity and use a Secret. Search his Spellbook of Fate. Now instead of trying to banish us, this boy gets super greedy. Look at how greedy he got. So he tries to do a flip face down, uses an Eternity, sets up his field. But now he's hit with a Sphere Boy. He could have simply banished our Plasma, and then we would have been in a lot of trouble. But he goes for an even greedier play. He really wanted that search from the Spellbook of Powers. Super greedy play. So we punish him for it. He's down to 250. Uses another Eternity to add a Secrets back to hand. So he has plenty of spells in his graveyard. He has enough for a Fate already. Of course, Blue Boy gets denied. Secret searches that Fate. Now he's gonna Master for power. Does the same wonky play. He flips it face down. He wants the +1s, but he only has 250 life points left, which means even Seal is gonna eat up this boy. And it's like he just did that to search a Grand Book or Grand Tower. Was not really spellbooking it properly. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bakura. We're going second. He's using 30 cards, it would seem. 29 cards. Or no, it's 30. So we have our Red Resonator. Our boy just set a monster. We can go Red Resonator. That's gonna bring out our Recon. Recon's gonna bring out Seal, and Recon's effect does not just target back row. You can hit face down monsters too. Monster had some sort of magical merchant to search a spell card. Here we're going Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon brings out our Red Resonator. We gain 2100 life points, or up to over 6000. We bring out our Red Dragon Archfiend, swinging for 4k, but we hit him for the 3k. That brings out a Parry Knight. Our Red Dragon Archfiend is forced to destroy our Recon. Our boy's using Compensation, very weird skill for the deck he's using. He goes into a Jet Synchron, Black Rose, Wipe, uses that Jet Synchron to come right back out, throws away another Parry Knight. Now we get a normal summon our Beat, special summon our Dampa. That's going to give us a search, and when Dampa special summons, we're going to be able to destroy nice and quick, nice and easy, guys. Okay, here's Taya. We're going first. No sleeper map for our boy. starting with a red resonator and a beat. Very good hand. I choose not to use the red resonator and just go with the beat and the whiz. That way we can follow up with the level 6 synchro in our hand if our whole field gets wiped, or just normal summon our tuner, or just do a bunch of stuff like that. I didn't really want to overextend my tuner without knowing what I was fighting, so now we can just normal summon the tuner, bring out our mateys. We get to keep sitting on our negate. Here our boy tries to bait out our negate with his World Legacy pawns, but we're not going to use it until he uses his actual effect. Would have probably been better to do it on the activation, but I didn't think I was going to do it at all until I didn't really feel a delay from that second one. But there was actually a delay from that second one, or there should have been, so you'll see in a moment. But we normal summon our Furhire. Now he's trying to bait the negate with a final battle, but we don't bite. Here he tries to treacherous. Now we're going to negate, throw away our beat, stop the treacherous, and easily swing for lethal. So it's a deck with 100% monsters, guys. It's always cool to do stuff like that. That's why See You Later is so vital. Keeps your plays dynamic. You don't really clog up your field, especially with only one Wiz and one Dampa. It really works out pretty well. So it's not going to run away with the meta. Plasma is stronger than ever, I would say right now. Synchro plays play. Sphere Boy baits him. It's a decent deck, guys. It could definitely cog you. It could definitely snake some wins. Use it in all chat. People will go crazy. It's pretty fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.